Welcome to the February 2009 City Focus. On this edition, Austin Community College construction underway. Road construction update. And Downtown Plan Charrette. These stories and more on City Focus.
Austin Community College took a big step toward opening its first ever Round Rock campus when school officials and local dignitaries celebrated its groundbreaking in early February.
One skydiver and more than 400 guests helped ACC to dedicate the future home of its $119 million, 274,000 square foot future campus that will one day be home to more than 11,000 students. Add all those numbers up and you've got one big deal for Round Rock and ACC.
This is a very exciting expansion of ACC's ability to offer affordable higher education and training for many thousands more people who will be served by this campus. This represents an investment in economic development strategies for Round Rock and Williamson County in Central Texas. So it's a very significant event.
ACC's Round Rock campus is scheduled to open in 2010. The 5 buildings in Phase 1 will provide residents with a full range of instructional programs, including transferable general and workforce education, health sciences, and applied technology. It will also offer developmental programs for individuals not yet college ready, a critical role played by community colleges.
They are the gateway to higher education and training for the majority of people who enter higher education. And when you think about that, that's truly significant, and that factor is going to increase. The state coordinating board estimates that by 2015, 70% of every person in higher education in the state of Texas will be in a 2-year community college.
I'm a product of a community college, so it struck a little close to my heart. And now I have 2 bachelor's degrees and a master's degree. So I would have not, I can honestly tell you, had it not been for a community college opportunity, I would have not have achieved this.
The groundbreaking was made possible by an election last May, when Round Rock voters approved joining the ACC taxing district. Since then, Round Rock residents have been able to pay in-district tuition, and many are taking advantage.
We've seen absolutely huge enrollment increases from Round Rock and Williamson County as a result of Round Rock having voted itself into the taxing district of the college. As a result, they now qualify for a much lower in-district tuition rate. And from last spring to this current spring semester, there's a 48% increase in the number of Round Rock residents taking advantage of that investment in higher education.
In these challenging economic times, affordable education opportunities will make a huge difference for those seeking new careers. Round Rock's growing education hub, with an expanding Texas State University behind us, the Texas A&M Health Science Center under construction just down the hill, and now ACC will offer a myriad of choices to future students.
I'm very proud of this community for wrapping their arms around this project. They did a great thing. They really did a great thing.
Community Conversations is a place to offer input on some of the projects and events taking place in the city of Round Rock. Today we're going to walk through how you can sign up for an account and comment on one of our blog posts. To get to Community Conversations from the homepage, click on Blogs at the top of the page or surf directly to roundrocktexas.gov/cc. Here you will see the latest blog postings. To comment on a post, you will need to create an account by clicking Join on the top right of the page. We require that users register and supply their name, street address, and email address in order to post comments. We also ask that you read and accept our Terms of Use document to ensure the integrity of our online community. After you register and create a username, a temporary password is automatically emailed to you with a link to log in. Once you log in, you should change your password to something you can easily remember. Do this by clicking on Edit Profile, then on the Password and Statistics tab. Here you can change your password. Once registered and signed in, commenting is a breeze. All you have to do is click on a post and scroll down to the comment box. Because you're logged in, all you have to do is type in your comments and click submit. All comments will be moderated before being published to the site, and depending on when the comment is submitted, the moderation process may take some time. We look forward to hearing your input on one of our many blogs on community conversations at brownrocktexas.gov/cc.
While there's still work to be done on the downtown master plan, the city's moving forward with planned construction of roadway and streetscape improvements in the downtown area.
Downtown Round Rock is a vital part of our city's identity, so we ask you to pardon our dust as we work to improve the street and utility infrastructure throughout 2009. Austin and Liberty Avenues from May Street to Nelson in downtown Round Rock are getting some long-awaited street and drainage improvements.
This project for $3.8 million will reconstruct Austin and Liberty Street to add curb and gutter, storm sewer, repair and replace utilities, and repave the road to bring these areas of town up to more current standards for our city.
The area south of Round Rock Avenue and west of Mays Street, known as the Southwest Downtown area, is also about to be upgraded.
This project will reconstruct the streets, replace the utilities, move all the overhead utilities underground, and provide for drainage in the area. It's also going to add wide paver sidewalks, and all of this is being done in an effort to help revitalize the area. We think that by doing this construction work, it will attract additional businesses to make Round Rock their home, which is something that's very important to us these days.
Round Rock's downtown revitalization plans took a major step forward last month as more than 160 citizens and property owners gave input to our design team at a week-long charrette.
The Downtown Plan Charrette was designed to get as much public input as possible in a relatively short period of time. Mission accomplished. Attendance was high at our public meetings, as well as in our improvised design studio in the community room at the Meconico building.
It went great. We had a lot of attendance, a lot of people giving their input, both at the organized public meetings as well as the drop-ins. We probably had 60, 70 people filter in through the week. What's going on? Can you tell me what you're doing here? Giving us their opinion. It's really been fantastic. We've gotten a lot of great ideas from the community, and we've been able to sound a lot of ideas off of community members as they've come in.
The charrette was a great process for answering questions like, how do we make downtown more walkable, more pedestrian friendly? How can we create public gathering spaces downtown? And what can be done to make downtown more of a destination?
Well, a couple of big ideas, I think first and foremost was the extension of Main Street to the west, connecting West Main Street to the frontage road of I-35. It's 500 feet that separates downtown from I-35, but at the moment you can't see the downtown from there. So this is a really big idea. It opens up downtown to the visibility of 200,000 cars a day, provides great building sites for hotels, theater, retail, and the like. Another big idea was the development of the town square at the intersection of Mays and Main. This is where Round Rock Avenue comes in on a diagonal, and the geometry at the present is such that it's just awkward to create a safe pedestrian crossing. And so by essentially cutting Round Rock Avenue back 2 blocks and redirecting the traffic onto Brown and to Liberty, we're able to rationalize that intersection, make it easier for a pedestrian to cross, and create really a public town green around the water tower.
The Charrette gave participants a chance to share their ideas for downtown. Great example. Representatives from a well-respected theater company dropped in to express the need for performance space north of downtown Austin.
They plugged us right into the plan. They kind of were able to take not only our feedback, but feedback from the entire community and put it together in something that, everyone could get really excited about.
Now comes the less exciting but no less important task of taking these concepts and ideas, checking them out, and putting them into a draft document and a plan of action.
We go back and refine a lot of the ideas and really vet them internally from a technical point of view to make sure some of these things actually work, and then issue a list of strategies and policies, regulatory suggestions, and implementation procedures on how to go about this.
As the planning process continues, we'll keep you up to date with it here on City Focus. To learn more about the plan, go to roundrocktexas.gov/downtown. And keep in mind what a revitalized downtown Round Rock holds for all of us.
It's all right there and walkable and accessible, and I run into people I know because everybody's out on the street and talking and mixing, and it has potential to be a really vibrant, exciting kind of place.
February is Black History Month, and the Round Rock Public Library is celebrating with a special exhibit. Shannon McIntyre has more.
For nearly 6 decades, Calvin Littlejohn documented life in the Fort Worth area through his photography. He took pictures of celebrities, political figures, and his community. In February, the Calvin Littlejohn photography exhibit is coming to the Round Rock Public Library.
The Calvin Littlejohn exhibit will be in our new gallery space of the library on the first floor, and this is going to be the first full exhibit that we're having on display for the public. It's free, open to the public.
The exhibit will be on display the entire month during regular library hours. Please join us for a fascinating look at these snapshots of history.